Hi, this is Pyface667, and today what I'm going to be doing is a little video going over the comics that I picked up from my local LCS and off eBay, and also one little Funko Pop which I picked up as well this week. Right, okay, going to start off with some of the books that I picked, well, all of the books that I picked up from my local LCS, starting off with Amazing Spider-Man 44. Just basically reading this one out of a habit at the moment. Nick Spencer is a good writer, but you know, this is nothing really spectacular happening with this series, but you know, it'll just keep going on because I'm a fan of Spider-Man. Right, next up we've got is Avengers 34. Jason Aaron's run on here is really good, really enjoying it. The man knows how to tell a story. Right, next up we've got is Dark Knight Death Metal #2. I went for the Pena Lobo cover because I really am a big fan of Lobo. This is a really good story. You're really enjoying it so far. Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo are really doing great work, and this is, I believe, the first appearance of King Robin. Right. Next up we've got is Fantastic 421. This is all part of the Empire series. Nothing really too great, nothing too spectacular, but you know, it's part of the collection. I'm not really reading the Empire run at the moment, so unfortunately this is one of the crossover issues for it. Right, next we've got some free comic book day books. These are part of the 5 that came out over the last week, and that is Canuck and Beyond and Captain Battle. And yet to have give this one a read. Next up we've got is Power Rangers, free comic book one. Thought I'd give this a go because I really enjoyed the Power Rangers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle run, so I thought I'd give this one a go. Right, next up we've got is the X-Men free comic book day #1. Jonathan Hickman writing, and it's a really good book. The artwork is really superb, and the story is really superb as well. Really enjoyed it. Right, next we have Giant Size #1 X-Men, and that is for Magneto, yet again by Hickman and Perez artwork. Good story, lovely artwork, absolutely superb. Visually stunning. A little bit slow paced, but you know, seeing where it goes, seeing what it builds up to. Alright, next up we've got is Guardians of the Galaxy #4 by Al Ewing, and I haven't read this one yet, but I've been enjoying the series so far. Alright, another staple, and that is Immortal Hulk #35. Really enjoying this series. Yeah, it did wane for a little bit in the middle, but it's really picked up a bit now and getting back on stride again. I'm not too sure what's actually happening with this book, but I believe they might be restarting it again at a later date, doing another #1. Sorry about that, my dogs were getting into a barking competition with the next door neighbour's dog. Alright, yet again, like I say, Immortal Hulk #35. Really enjoying this run. You know, like I say, it's definitely picked up again. Don't know if they're going to be restarting it again. If they do, I might continue it, might not, I don't know. Really happy with, like I say, with this current run. Right, next up we've got a new book by a new company, and that is Scout Comics. It's the first time I've ever bought a comic from them, and it's It Eats What Feeds It. Very nice book. Not, it's a bit, it's like you can tell what's going to happen, all this sort of stuff and everything like that. But the way they tell the story is really interesting, and the artwork is stunning. It's really, really nice. It's like Art Deco design. You can tell by the cover, and the actual way everything inside of it is really good. Picking up a little bit of heat, nothing too major, but I'm really happy to pick this up. I'm going to definitely keep on going, see how it goes. Next up we've got is Justice League #49. Yet to read this one, but enjoyed the last issue, so hopefully this one carries on. Next we have Nightwing 72. This is leading into the War of the Jokers run. Enjoying this book, definitely thinking about if it continues, Dan Jurgens continues writing like this, I will keep actually buying this book. Alright, next up is another one from Boom Studios, and that is Red Mother. I believe this is the red variant. Received this one. I think I would have preferred the actual proper full coloured version of this, but it's still a nice thing to have in the collection. It's like a secret variant, and it's like enjoyable story, good horror book, good artwork. Really enjoying it. Right, this is one that I found in my LCS, just going through their shelves looking for their back issues, see what we can find. And that is Ruins of Ravencloth Carnage. This is like the first appearance of a ancestor Cletus Cassidy, so for a cover price, for pick it up, because at the moment everything Venom is really hot. All right, next up we've got is Strange Adventures number 3 by Tom King. Really enjoying this book. Good, science fiction, fantasy, adventure sort of style. Really good book. All right, next up we've got is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 5, what was that, 106. This is the B cover by Eastman. Really enjoying this run. Think it's a really good fun read and definitely worth keeping on going. Right. Yet again, another hot book at the moment, and that is Venom number 26. This is the first appearance of the character Virus. Not too sure if he's ever been in any other sort of series or books, but I'm enjoying this run, really doing it. Donny Cates has done a really good job with this character. Really invigorated the actual series. It's like the actual story, everything about Eddie Brock has been really good, and the artwork is superb. Right, now we're going to go through some of the back issues that we picked up. Going for a bit of a Justice League New 52 run at the moment, trying to fill in that 52 issues, plus some of the extra bits. We got number 23. These are all off of eBay. We got 23.2, the Lobo edition. 23.3, Dial E, number 1. And here we go, jumping a little bit later, we got number 43. Number 45, oops, wobbling things about a bit. Number 46, number 49, number 51, and number 52. This has done quite a bit to actually build up my collection, definitely get me a little bit closer to completing this run. Alright, now we've got Justice League of America. I think this is like volume 3 or 4. This is number 9. This is the only one to finish off the 10-piece set that I needed. So, really happy to pick this one up. Right, next up we've got Seven Soldiers, Mr. Miracle number 1. Picked this up off of eBay, yet again off of Daz the Key Chaser, with his little note on the back. And this is just another book to completing this little mini-series, this little event in the DC series. Really enjoy it because it's basically, Grant Morrison. I always enjoy his work. So, very happy to pick this up into the collection. Just got to look for the other 3 issues now. Alright, next up we've got Superman 202. Move this aside a little bit. And 203. These are a couple of books for, Michael Turner's company when they did a little story, for the actual Superman series for DC. And it also contains, as you can see, a Jim Lee sketchbook bonus. I thought this was just like a 2-part set, but apparently it's like a story crossing a load of different, titles. So now I'll go and see if I can find the rest of them to finish off the story run. Right, last off, we've got X-Force 124 by Darwin Cook. Did the art one on this one. And 129. This is yet again completing the run, trying to get this all sorted out. I believe this is the last one in the series. After this week, it starts the Ecstatic mini-series and then goes into X-Force again. Okay, right, those are all the comics that I picked up over the last couple of weeks, after the last week. And the last little Funko Pop I picked up from B&M was Doctor Strange's, from the first movie, The Bad Guy. I'm not even going to attempt that name, I'll just butcher it. Calicius, I believe. I'm not too sure. Right, but yeah, it's a nice little Funko Pop. Really enjoyed the character actor, and I don't know what it is, but I seem to be really heavily going towards like the villains Funko Pops. Maybe it's because they're cheaper, but I also enjoyed the actual villains from like all the superhero films and everything like that. They're the main reason why the heroes have to fight. The trials, the tribulations. They're the things that they have to go up against. So this the motivations of the character. And yeah, so anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please do leave comments, thumbs up and thumbs down if you didn't, if you did, and please take care, stay safe, and remember, don't apologise for the glare. It's always going to be there. Take care, bye.